Hey everybody, it's the Library Lady bringing you another great read on What's the Story. And today's book is The Three Little Wolves and the Big Bad Pig. That's right, a big bad pig. Yes, it's a little bit of a spin-off of the traditional book that we all know, The Three Little Pigs and the Big Bad Wolf. So if your child likes that story or is looking for something a little more of a dynamite kind of book, they're going to want to check out this, where the wolves are just happy-go-lucky little creatures off in their little brick home, and things get a little crazy as the big bad pig enters the scene. Things like jackhammers, sledgehammers, concrete, padlocks, dynamite, you name it, the big bad pig is not afraid to use it. So let's take a look. It was published in 1993, so been around for a while. Always a great hit with kids. Published by Simon & Schuster and put out by Eugene Trivizas, sorry on the pronunciation there, and Helen Oxenbury. So let's take a look and get a little bit of the story there, and then we'll talk about some of the ideas you might want to use. So once upon a time, there were three cuddly little wolves, and here they are around their mama wolf. They had soft fur and fluffy tails, and they lived with their mother. The first was black, the second was gray, and the third was white. One day, the mother called the three little wolves around her and said, "My children, it is time for you to go out into the world. Go and build a house for yourselves, but beware of the big bad pig." "Don't worry, mother, we'll watch out for him," said the three little wolves, and they set off. Soon they met a kangaroo who was pushing a wheelbarrow full of red and yellow bricks. "Will you please give us some of your bricks?" asked the three little wolves. "Certainly," said the kangaroo, and she gave them a lot of red and yellow bricks. So the three little wolves built themselves a house of bricks. And as you can see, the big bad pig is none too pleased. So I'll stop there, but it goes through the story, and they've got this brick house. I will show you this next page, though. Like I said, sledgehammer, yikes. He is definitely not going to want to have the big bad pig. So he says, "I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house down." And so the big bad pig takes it down with his sledgehammer. So a great book, great read, and some fun activities you might want to do is, build a brick house or build a house out of cardboard. And you can design it any way you want. So that's a good activity to use up some old boxes that you may have lying around your house. So thanks Target for this very large box. And another activity might be to use some Legos, some bricks, Play-Doh, things like that to create the homes that were in this story, or be creative and make houses out of different material designs or draw them. So change up the scenery, like if you were in a rainforest or the Arctic or the desert, what might your house be built out of? And you could write about it, draw it, or try to build it out of those materials, or use different materials that would kind of represent those materials, obviously, if you can't get access to them. So that's a lot of fun. I always like write an alternative ending. So again, we all know the story of the three little pigs, if you want to use that one or this one, and come up with a different ending for the story. So that can be a lot of fun for your child to do as well. So just exploring other versions too. There's a great one called The Three Little Javelinas, and that does take place in a desert scene. In fact, they use different materials that would be found in desert sceneries. So maybe do a little comparison and see what other stories you can find that involve the three little pigs. So I definitely hope that you check out The Three Little Wolves and the Big Bad Pig. It's a great read, and if you have any comments about some favorite spin-off fairy tales and folk tales and legends and things like that that you like, feel free to share them in the comment. And if you love these reviews and you're enjoying learning about new books, definitely click subscribe and share with a friend. Thanks so much. See you next time.